Ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest. 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout's going to decide the winner. Now from Maidstone, on my left, in the red corner, you welcome please, Mal Stewart. His opponent on my right, in the blue corner, one of the characters of television wrestling, Cat Weasel.
Seconds away, round 1.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Sports Centre in Haslington, we present another freestyle session, starting with this catchweight bout, which could be very good fun indeed, between Mal Stewart of Maidstone and Kent at 15 stone 2, the shaven-headed one with the tights, and of course his opponent, I'm sure you all know, Cat Weasel from Doncaster. 14.5 stone of Cat Weasel.
Over there, look. Come on.
He seems to walk into a full Nelson anytime he likes.
Come on.
The referee, Dave Reese, with a big grin on his face there already. And you can't help it with Cat Weasel. Try it with me, please. I want to see how that's done. That's how it's done. Suddenly I got it. All Cat Weasel was asking is just how he got out of that full Nelson. That's how. Stewart's going to be sorry he ever came in the ring with this character. He's complaining about everything to anybody who'll listen, but he won't do him. Dave Reese, the referee, just doesn't know what to say to him. What can you do with this fella? But what you must always remember, Cat Weasel, when he's finished to the comedy, is not a bad wrestler. And Mel Stewart might have some trouble with him. I think by now Mel Stewart's got a sneaking idea that somebody's making a fool of him. Well, that should stop it. That sort of move might make Cat Weasel get rustling. Well, there's only 2 minutes left in this first round of 6. 1 fall to decide. Mal Stewart from Maidstone, Kent, versus Cat Weasel from Doncaster.
Oh, blow this.
At least it drew a smile from Stewart there. Sort of. It's a neat way to get out of a wrist lever, but it was unfortunately not clear when he came away. That's better. That's what he meant to do the first time.
Very good. And again.
Measuring him up now, that's it. Well, a folding press, it could get one. No, not quite. That really would have made Stewart mad if he got that.
Down in there, come on.
So the body scissors by Stewart wins in the end there. That particular move. Catweasel taking a few risks here. He's got himself into trouble now. Remember, this is a 1-4 contest. One bad mistake and it's all over. 8 seconds. Let's have a look at Mel Stewart. We used to know him with hair, but of course he's shaved his head. A lot of them do this because they think it's easy to get out of the side headlocks and things. Stewart from Kent, he's at his unpaid ranks experience at the Vikings Amateur Wrestling Club in Welling in Kent. Turned pro in '70.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, no score of course, because this is a 1-4 contest. 5 rounds to go. Don't think we'll find that Catweasel plays around too much more with the comedy. Don't think you can afford to on a 1-4 contest. Side headlocks to it. Crotch always slammed, and a very quick double knee reversed, and it was almost there. Lever against the joint by Stewart, and the wrist neatly double-handed. Still holding it against the joint. Now it's with.
Hello.
Still the comedy. A nice quick, lovely whip at the end of it though. Just distracts his opponent's attention with the comedy. It's a weapon, I think. Full Nelson now, Stewart. And right down there. This we've learnt in the first round how he gets out of these. And he's done the same again. But he came in too confident on the rebound. Now this time surely Stewart won't let him butt his way out of it. Yes, he will. But he wasn't looking there, folding press, and it could be, yes, it could be allowed. It is. So he just takes just over 2 minutes into the second round for Catweasel to get the 1-4 required.
In 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round 2, with only 1-4 required for the winner. The winner, the blue corner, Catweasel.
And in a few moments, the first of our main bouts of the afternoon. They're both of them really great.
And would you like to show your appreciation for the red corner, Mal Stewart? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your tag team contest. It is over 30 minutes duration, with the best 2 of 3 falls, submissions, or 2 KOs to decide the winners. Introducing, on my right, the Royals. Bert Royal and Vic Faulkner. Their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, on my left, the LePac brothers. John and Pete. And your referee, Mr. Ernest Baldwin.
That's the unfortunate ref in a tag match. But once again, as so many of your letters demand, Grapple fans, it's tag team time. 30 minutes of tag wrestling. 2 falls, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts or 2 disqualifications to decide the winners here. Bert Royal and Vic Faulkner, the Royals, in the usual light mauve trunks, versus the LePac brothers from Leicester in the black trunks. Seconds away for the start of this tag contest, started by Vic Faulkner and Pete LePac. Pete, the slightly blonder hair of the two. A little more bushy as well. And the black trunks there. And a quick tag there already. In comes John LePac against Vic Faulkner. And another tag. And Bert Royal left his tag rope then. Very unusual sight for him to leave his tag rope to complain about something in the far corner. Yes, the hold was broken, so the other one can continue. Faulkner versus Pete LePac. Faulkner walking into a couple of forearms there, right in the wrong corner for him to tag his brother. With the tag again to John. Nelson's throw from the wrist lead. And the LePacs managing to keep the Vic Faulkner away from his brother. Royal, very well on the left there, waiting patiently to get on. So John out, Pete in to again keep Faulkner away from Bert Royal. Pretty successful they are at that. Now he's over his side, and finally the tag. In comes Bert Royal versus John LePac. Out goes Bert, but a pretty fair landing, no trouble. Oh. LePac boys getting tough right at the beginning, but doing well. Well, going for the bear hug, but it didn't come off, and it's an arm lock now to John LePac. And a tag, and he's got to break the hold first, because Royal had the hold on the feet. So Pete versus Bert Royal. Gets a forearm as he gets to the deck. Well, I think that the Royal brothers will play this a little differently from now on if they get the chance to restart. And Vic Faulkner's had enough, all 4 in the ring. Doesn't like the treatment his big brother's getting. Now Royal changing his tune a bit, coming in on the tough way. And Vic Faulkner switching without the tag. Royal staying in with him. And the double butt. And the double leg spread. The Oxford and Cambridge boat race with the referee right in the middle of it all. This will have to tone down just a little bit. It's getting out of hand right from the start. We haven't had 5 minutes of this tag contest yet. So Faulkner versus Pete Lapac now to continue. Posting now. Well, now you see what I mean about the poor unfortunate referee. See what he's got to handle. He really has got to have eyes the back of his neck here. So it's Bert Royal. Finally, John comes in against him. Over 5 minutes gone now of this 30-minute tag contest. Vic switches with Royal. But Royal comes in again to take over with the referee's back turn. And Pete Lapac outside the ropes on the right complaining. He is outside on the tag rope, still complaining. Little hair pull, yes, just a wee hair pull there by John Lapac. Oh yes, typical Royal dive there, grabbing the ankle as he wants. The crutch hold. The body slam, the follow down. A count of two, but a public warning for Pete Lapac outside the ring.
Public warning number one goes to Peter Lapac.
So Pete Lapac also takes the tag and comes in, and so does Vic Faulkner over Royal. So it's Faulkner versus Pete. Third one he really missed. Faulkner needs to land. Faulkner go and it's really getting out of hand again here. Royal in versus Pete Lapac. Pete says now, take it easy to Bert Royal. Bert Royal, of course, says if you want to play it this way all the time, that's okay with us. But I think we'd all much rather see a good wrestling tag rather than just a fight. This is turning out very quickly. Vic Faulkner back in. Pretty cute posting there by Pete Lapac. Timed those two well. Wait for his man to get up, but too late, and in comes Royal. Aha! And Pete Lapac decides to stay back a little when Royal comes in. He took his mind off beautifully there. Folding press from the back. Look at the feet. Look at Royal's feet holding those arms, preventing him from sliding out of trouble. And it's the first one to Bert Royal over Pete Lapac. Eight minutes, 15 seconds of the tag contest gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 minutes 15 seconds, the first fall goes to the Royals.
Executed by Bert Royal over Pete Lapac. And of course those two must restart whether the Lepacs will try something, because I know it's becoming more obvious every minute that Pete Lepac on the right there doesn't like coming in against Royal. Let's see if he tries to avoid it.
Seconds away.
No, he doesn't try to avoid it. That is Pete against Bert Royal. But it's the Royals now leading by 1-0. Nice folding press again by Royal, but tripped by John Lepac from outside the ring, but this time the referee didn't spot it. But it's hurt Royal's left foot a bit there. And Lepac goes straight for it, of course. And the referee not allowing the switch hold there, or is he? No, he's not. So 1/3 of the way through this tag contest. 10 minutes just gone. And it's Vic Faulkner coming in against John. Tag again. Pete comes in against Faulkner. You get a little too near Faulkner. Has timed it, Faulkner, and it's Pete over the top on Faulkner in trouble. And Royal a little bit late, complaining that John Lepac was interfering with the bout there, but outside the ring, and Faulkner now complaining of the same thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 11 minutes, the second and the equalising fall goes to the Lepacs.
So the fall stands, the equaliser stands. Lepac over Vic Faulkner, and that makes it 1-1 with just about 12 minutes gone now.
Seconds away.
Pete continues against Faulkner, but a major tag to John. But the referee's not going to allow the switch hold again. Allowing John to continue, but Pete must get out of the ring. Pete back in. Back comes John. Faulkner being held over in that far corner again, away from his brother. There's Bert Royal trying to reach over, but he can't get there yet.
Come on, John, you've got him now. Come on, John. John. Break the hold. Stand back and let him up.
The tag. Pete in against Faulkner. The same move. Perfectly legal. The referee can do nothing about that, whatever Faulkner suggests to him, as long as John doesn't interfere from outside the ropes.
John Lepac receives the public warning.
And John Lepac gets his public warning there. So there's 2 public warnings against the Lepacs. Headlock and triangle hold to Pete there, Vic Faulkner, and he doesn't like it at all, this treatment to the head. And Royal still trying to reach him, but another 2 feet to go. Royal standing on the bottom and middle rope there to try and reach his brother. Another way.
Stand back, 2. Keep on the feet, John. 4. 1, 2, 3.
And good double leg grab. And John butts his brother outside the ropes. Helped in by Vic Faulkner. And now Faulkner a little freer, and in comes Bert Royal. Again, we're getting out of hand here. That double headbutt. Ooh, and the switch on the arm. Yes, a beautiful double forearm smash by these fellas. They really are great at that. Both Lepacs down, but not out. So Faulkner and Royal waiting for more if the Lepacs want it.
First public warning.
Faulkner gets a public warning for that. Nice backdrop there by Bert Royal on John. And another monkey climb. Royal out, but onto his feet. And a half Nelson throw again by Pete Lepac. And Royal in trouble from that arm lock. Not happy at all, but can't reach his brother. This is Vic Faulkner, who's back to us here. That was the 15 minutes. Halfway through this tag contest. And John Lepac waiting outside the ring, looking very nervous as what's going to happen next there. His brother in trouble inside. And Royal finding a way with his double interlock and the feet under the arms to get a shoulder press. Can he make it stick? Nope. Near drop kick. Royal so good at those still. And another one. Chest high, but effective. And another before he got up. And a tag now. In comes Faulkner. Pete Lepac against him. No Faulkner trick, but it still works very often. And John come all 4 of the ropes. Now this I've never seen. I don't know. And both Royal and Faulkner going into each other. Lepac's getting tangled up. And Faulkner unhappy about the way he landed there, but he's got to continue against Pete Lepac. Royal knocked off the apron of the ring on the left there, but he holds the foot of Pete Lepac when he gets up. And a butt to the stomach of his brother. Faulkner over the top folding press, and he's got those wrists pretty firm. He's got it. There's the 2-1 win for the Royals. 2 falls to 1 in 18 minutes. The Royals again the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 18 minutes, the third and the winning fall goes to the Royals. And ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for the losers, the Lepacs.
And not too many cheers for the Lepacs. The winners, the Royals, as always, get.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an international mid-heavyweight contest. Over 6 5-minute rounds with the first fall, the first submission, or the first KO to decide the winner. And I have great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, introducing on my right, the British and world mid-heavyweight champion, Mike Marino. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from Indochina, Amit Chong. And your referee, Mr. Ernest Baldwin.
Yes, and I think Mr. Ernest Baldwin could very possibly have a little more trouble with this bout than he did the last. Not from Mike Marino, but from this man, Amit Chong, from actually born in Indochina, but resides Peru in South America. 14 stone 6 against Marino's 14-13. And we have seen him once on the small screen since his arrival in this country. He wrestles barefoot, and he had really the most curious style. And, well, I don't think a few kung fu moves and all sorts of things come in here, but I think we'll just wait and see what happens in this bout. I'm pretty sure Mike Marino will be able to deal with whatever it is. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide, and already, see, we've got to remember that Amit Chong does not speak one word of English, so the referee's going to have trouble for a start.
Round 1.
A little pointed beard is going to tempt Marino quite a bit. Lovely throw that would make. Well, there's one thing for sure, this one's going to be different. Trying to get back to some orthodox wrestling holds. Marino takes the side headlock now, very high up. Straight fingers the first time, but I wouldn't swear about the second. I hope for Mike Marino's sake that that left cheek of his, that this man has shaved recently on that head, because they look a bit long, those bristles to me, they're pretty scratchy. A lot of these men shave, of course, because they really believe they can get out of holes like side headlocks more easily. Marino just looks amazed. Can't believe this style at all at the moment. There's the bare feet and the bandage around the left shin there, just above the shin, just below the knee there. I don't quite know why, because it was impossible to talk to him. As I say, he doesn't speak a word, but I don't think he'll be allowed to get away with that. Marino's eyebrow drawn along the top rope, quite illegal. He's been wrestling in the United States of America, where, of course, all-in wrestling is still legal, and therefore, probably, he thinks it's the same over here with freestyle, but it is not. A quick note reminder for those who call this all-in wrestling. Of course, all-in wrestling was banned in this country in 1939, has never been allowed here since. Freestyle wrestling is the name of this professional wrestling today. But a lot of the men, especially when they don't speak English, come over from the United States after being in the all-in wrestling rings, and of course think they can get away with an awful lot that they can't do. But how do you tell them? How does the referee remind them? To the head that we can see so evidently there. And the referee spotted it too. Now then, how does he deliver a public warning in Chinese? He does just the same.
Ladies and gentlemen,
by signs.
Public warning number 1 goes to Amit Chung.
And a straight arm lift. Marino has the power for it. Oh, and pulling the back of the hair. That's going to be for the second public warning pretty soon if he continues that. Right on the bell. Mike Marino, the mid-heavyweight champion. There he is. What more can one ever say about this magnificent wrestler? He's got every sort of skill and technical expertise. He's a superb sportsman. Never, ever have we seen him on television or off. I've seen him lose his cool unless he really is. His opponent really forces it on him. Magnificent wrestler, but his one weakness, of course, is eyebrows, which the Chinaman went for just now.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, no score. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide this bout. Mike Marino, formerly of Milan, now reside in London, with the black hair, and Amit Chung from South America with the black hair, but only on the face. And not too much of it there, this little very tiny beard of his. So far we haven't seen him do much to worry Marino, as long as it is within the rules. Really much point in him shouting at the crowd. I'm pretty sure that very few of them speak his language. This is what he got the public warning for before. And he's going to give another one this time, that's my guess. He must have, surely, not disqualifications. Most extraordinary, that. No public warning, I think, because the referee simply didn't have time. He was just trying to separate them. Marino finally answered with the punch. So the referees decided that all square that from move. Oh, yes. More punching than any other sort of move here. And a side head chancery now to Marino. bare foot really stamping down on Marino's wrestling boot then. And again the hair pull. And again the hair pull as he brought Marino up. And just a very definite sign that he'll be back to the dressing room if he continues that. But still only one public warning. The backhand laid on with the feet and hard. So with a couple of minutes to go in round 2, the left arm of Amit Chong are worrying him more than somewhat. It's no good attacking Marino with just one good arm. Not much use attacking with two. He's trying to say something to the referee then, but Grovitt and this punch to the stomach again and to the head. Oh, this is just getting ridiculous. And a second public warning. Finally, the referee had to give it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second and final public warning goes to Amit Chong.
Marino really dishing it out now. Has lost his cool just a wee bit, but he's been taking quite a lot. The wrapped round Japanese triangle hold to Marino. Half a minute. Marino turning this into a locked-off backhammer, hammer lock. And again the punch coming so obviously to Marino's stomach. It really is getting out of hand, this. Somehow the referee must get this over. Marino comes up with a legitimate uppercut, but that stops him. And he won't have time to get up and continue in this round. What an extraordinary fellow this is, huh? Well, he wants the crowd to dislike him. He's doing all right. Amit Chong, 14 stone 6 from Peru, South America. 6 years amateur experience and turned pro in the early 60s. He's wrestled all over the world, including, of course, Japan and USA, especially USA, as we've seen in a lot of his moves. He only stays about another couple of weeks on this trip.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. 2 public warnings against Amit Chong, but no score. 2 falls to decide this. Mike Marino, his opponent. And a back slop to the... Ooh, yes. Nice chop to the throat there. He's trying another, but he advertised that a bit. And Marino goes in with a 4. Now, can he understand 7, 8? If he can, he doesn't hear it. So in round 3, by a KO, Marino quite easily the winner, and still Mr. Amit Chong not too sure of the date.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 35 seconds of round 3, Amit Chong failing to beat the count of 10, the winner, Mike Marino.
And with that, we hope you've enjoyed it, and we say goodbye for the moment from the Guildhall here in Preston. Have a good week. Till next week.